Elvin T's Thursday, and they had a relaxing weekend. Happy belated birthday to you, but happy today birthday to Antoine C. It's your birthday. Congratulations. Another trip around the sun. And I appreciate so much that you're spending a little bit of your special day here with us. It makes it even more special to have you here. So appreciate that. Some other weekend news. Jody Hillard, 84, very restful but boring. I'll take that. That's not bad for a weekend. Beatrix, people would agree with you. KFed Swag 1 said, we got snow on our mountain this past week in Flagstaff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the temperatures are definitely dropping. Even out here where it's like the surface of the sun during the summer months, it's starting to cool down just a little bit. Best J Florida said, we had a good weekend with baking cookies and playing games with our grandkids. Cookies and family time? Sign me up. EE0012 said, good weekend with a walk to the convenience store for lunch and shopping at the dollar store. Fantastic. Did you pick up anything good? Let us know in the comments. Pop146 says, I went to the Franklin Institute in my hometown. Did you walk through the heart, the giant heart? Did you go there? Is there a special exhibit going on? Franklin Institute, one of the best museums on the entire planet. If you've not been, go to Philadelphia. And among the other things that you do there, all the food, all the history, go to the Franklin Museum. Do yourself a favor. You will not regret it. Also, we had Hockey Girl SD said, I went to Autism Family Camp this weekend. That is amazing. What was your favorite thing that you did at Autism Family Camps? I know there's a lot of fun stuff going on there. Minnie Wilson 26 said, had to buy a new car. Mine was total, but nobody was hurt. But I hope you love the one you get. Folks, it's National Coffee Day. So here's hoping you're all javaed up as you play the Monday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. It's time to get on the grind as you play for today's grand prize. There it is, folks. $1,000. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice general trivia questions, you will win your share of it. But that's not all. In this SB, for every question you get right after question number one, even if you've already been eliminated, here is how it works. You win the game today, then all the bonus SB that you've picked up on your journey to victory are added on all those bonus SB. You'll just have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. Simple. You stick around, you press the button that appears at the end of the game, the SB are yours. You leave early, you get nothing. Nobody wants that for you, especially not me. But you have some other options, of course, for surviving in this game because the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before chance at the grand prize. Now, there are two ways to rejoin. One is using SB. The other, the more preferred way, of course, is with a free rejoin. And if you don't have any or you want more, be. You should have all the free rejoins in the world. You can click that plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. But of course, there's another secret way to earn some extra SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia and Daily Trivia Live, and that is that each live game we give away 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Do I have the winners from Thursday? Yeah, I do. Here they are. They were all credited already. Congratulations to every single one of you. And that could be us, but you're playing. I'm sorry if your name's not up there. I want that for you too, as much or if not more than you want that for you. The winner could be you. Ever onward, my friends. The questions have been fully. Here is question number 1. Complete this Shakespeare title: A Midsummer Night's Dream, Nap, or Snack? Shakespeare title. If you follow us on Twitter, this is our fun fact of the day. Mention the title of this right out loud. Theseus and Hippolyta are getting married in Athens. Meanwhile, 4 people are caught in a complicated web of love while the mechanicals rehearse their play in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Of course, A Midsummer Night's Dream is the answer. Pretty much everybody getting that one right. Well done. If you ever saw the movie Dead Poets Society, that is the play that Robert Sean Leonard's character is cast in, where he has the branch. He's playing Puck, I believe, messing with those rude mechanicals, messing with everybody. That Puck, I'll tell you, we have over 14,000 people here playing the game, and every bonus SB. So here we go. Here comes question number 2. What color is Garfield the cat? Is Garfield green, orange, or blue? What color is Garfield the cat? Green, fur. He's orange, of course. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. Our friend Garfo, here he is, just hanging out watching TV. Looks like me on my weekend. He's orange. Can't deny it. And that popcorn's probably gone 2 seconds after this picture was taken. He just threw it up in the air. To question number 3 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q3. Which game show features the Daily Double? Is it Wheel of Fortune, Deal or No Deal, or Jeopardy? Which game show features the Daily Double? When you run a game show, you have to love the shows that came before you. And the Daily Double adds a fun wrinkle to the king of quiz shows. Yeah, I'll admit it. Jeopardy's the king. Of course, I'm not scared to admit it. Jeopardy is the answer. 89. My comedy partner was once on Jeopardy, and he got to the Daily Double, and he looked at the camera and said, "Should I do it?" And then did a Daily Double. He lost. He was too caught up in the moment of creating theater. Let's move on. Of the 11% of you that did not get that, by the way, almost everybody rejoining, almost all the people rejoining, doing it for free. And we are on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Mr. Beast initially rose to fame on which platform? Is it Friendster, YouTube, or SoundCloud? Mr. Beast initially rose to fame on which platform? Friendster, YouTube, or SoundCloud? He started out with video game content, but it was James Donaldson's fanatically obsessed study of what made YouTube videos viral that paved the way for his success there. That's right. His real name is James Donaldson. You know him as Mr. Beast, and you know him from YouTube. 85% of you getting that one right. And SoundCloud, it's more of a musical place to break through. And he's no musician. He's a content virality master. Of the 15% of you that did not get that, again, over 75% of you rejoining McTavish was drafted back in 1978 by the Boston Bruins, and players who signed contracts prior to June 1st, 1979 were not required to comply with the league's new helmet requirement at the time, so he didn't have to wear one, and he chose not. Well done. It would be really tough to play without a stick. They've had sticks for a very long time, and skates for even longer. And here is the man himself, Craig McTavish, skating around. He's a coach now. This is towards the end of his playing career. You can tell slightly older, still not wearing a helmet. Don't get it. I don't know what the helmet was preventing him from doing, but I'm glad he's still around and made it through all right. All right, let's move on to question number 6 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Jimi Hendrix played the Star Spangled Banner at which music festival? Did Bonnaroo, Coachella? Attendees had already been through a wild 3 days of peace, love, and iconic performances by a bunch of artists during his 9 a.m. set on the closing day of Woodstock. Jimi Hendrix played. I mean, if of all the reasons, and there are plenty of people there who had reasons to wake up a lot later, but you wake up at 9 a.m. for Jimmy set. If Barry Manilow wanted to visit Copacabana Beach, where would he go? Is it in Tahiti, Brazil, or Australia? Not the club, but the beach. The Copacabana Beach. The song is catchy, but if you really dig into the lyrics, it's about a fight in a nightclub that ends with a single gunshot. Was that something that Barry Manilow saw on a beach in Copacabana, the hottest spot north of Havana, but the beaches in Brazil? 53% of you getting that one right. That was a brutal question of the 47% of you that did not, though. Already over 3/4 of you coming right back in, charging back into the game. We still have over 10,000 people in grand prize contention as we move into question number 8, worth 1 bonus. With what 3-word title? Is it Read This Book, Hi There World, or Eat, Pray, Love? What could it be? Liz Gilbert wrote this memoir about her journey to discover herself after her divorce, so she travels the world exploring what it means to eat, pray, and love. Eat, pray, love is the answer. 9,365 people knew that one. That's 94% of you. Doing well, navigating the game well, what we love to see. Well done. We are just about ready to move on to question number. Advertises with cows painting messages on roadside billboards. Is it Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, or Wendy's? Cows painting messages on roadside billboards. What could they be advertising? The cows have a simple mission of self-preservation. Get people eating fewer hamburgers and more chicken. There's only one way they see of to do that, and that is going to Chick-fil-A, of course. Chick-fil-A is the answer. 9,129 people knew that answer and are ready for our final question. But first, tomorrow, you can play a game full of your favorite sweets. It's a gum and candy game. Unwrap the fun and SB at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We will have the $1,000 grand prize, the bonus right now. Hey, quick reminder that there are two ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day, Monday to Monday. And, around to Sunday, all the way through. Second, the other way you can earn SB is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. That allows you to install and play games to earn SB on your phone, which is really fun. But it is also the home of the Daily Tapjoy Wall. It is an exclusively awesome offer wall to our app. It is loaded with quick, easy-to-complete offers that will check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. You can choose how much time you have to spend and how much SB you want to earn. You got to just a few minutes, you can earn a couple SB. If you have longer, you can earn a lot more. It is up to you. It is under your control. We call it Daily Tapjoy because it's something you should do every single day. This is a winning habit, and we want you to win. This is how you do it, okay? So after the game, click the smaller version of this image to try it out for the first time in a while, or the first time since you heard me say this. Okay, let us move on. We got 9,302 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We got about 15,000 people who stuck around to the end. And one more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer our final question. Here is question number 10. In the 1950s and 60s, the United States was engaged in a space race with what other nation? Is it the Soviet Union, India, or England? Who were we in that space race with? They sent a person into space before we did, and that kicked off a race to reach the moon, which the United States was able to do before the Soviet Union, effectively ending the space race era. Soviet Union is the answer. 9,168 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize today. You have been crushing it. You crushed it all last week. You crushed it again today. Each of our grand prize winners taking home 11 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. R.H. Thompson, 91, congratulations. Keith Andrew Nadal, congratulations to you.